Today we're talking Sony Catalyst Browse, specifically with the Sony ZV-1. However, everything that we talk about here today can be applied with any Sony camera that offers gyro stabilization. I want to go over two main subjects. One, which is the gyro stabilization part, and the other is how good the footage looks when converting S-Log2 and S-Log3 using Sony Catalyst Browse. Roll it.
Resume is a heavyweight, yeah. Put it on my back, give me everything, yeah. I need everything, I need all of everything, yeah.
You saw me do a couple of videos on the Sony ZV1 back when it first came out. I got that one from B&H on loaner. Thank you, B&H. But I realized after returning it that one, I kind of missed shooting with it. It was a really fun camera to use. And B, I never really pushed it to its limits. I never tried any of the picture profiles because honestly, I was really liking Sony's new color science and I didn't have that much time with the camera. And I never ran it through Catalyst Browse. So I bought my own and the results look incredible. Alright, so just for demonstration purposes, we are on a super long selfie stick, and this is with no image stabilization turned on whatsoever. And now let's switch over to the gyroscope. My pants is falling. Now remember, the key thing is a high shutter speed and all image stabilization turned off. I know it's kind of counterintuitive, but that's what you got to do to get this working properly. That's why when you fix your shutter speed with an action camera, you'll notice you get a lot less smoother image stabilization and it jitters a lot. That's the shutter speed. I love gyro stabilization. Besides the gimbal, it is definitely the most effective form of image stabilization that you can get. All right, just run straight. 1, 2, 3.
Why are you so fast? Why are you so fast? Why are you so fast?
But in Catalyst Browse, the other thing that I love just as much as the stabilization feature is converting S-Log2 and S-Log3 to Rec. 709. The footage looks great. I love color grading. I do it in my spare time, even stuff that I don't post on YouTube. I'm just always practicing my craft. But I gotta give credit where credit is due. Sony converts this footage perfectly. No more using conversion LUTs, no more sitting there for 45 minutes trying to manually adjust my exposure and my saturation and my contrast. It's a headache. And the flatter the log is, the harder it is to bring it back to life. There's only one thing to take note of here when you're converting your footage inside a Catalyst Browse. I personally, as well as a lot of people, tend to overexpose S-Log2 and S-Log3 by about 2 stops. But when you bring it into Catalyst Browse, it's overexposed by about 2 stops. So all you have to do is just dial back that little exposure slider and you're all good to go. You could definitely still see a little bit of banding in the sky with S-Log3, but besides that, the footage looks great. The dynamic range is really good and the colors are some of the best I've seen. Stabilizing and converting your log footage really doesn't take any time at all. It's almost instant. One of the downfalls of using Browse is when you export, depending on the format and the resolution, it could take a little bit of time. But to me, it's completely worth it because at the end of the day, I'm getting really stabilized footage, and it probably would have took me that long to manually adjust the color myself. So I don't think I'm losing that much time. We are on S-Log3 now, color graded. You let me know, is it holding up okay? I gotta be honest, Sony is doing the right thing here with this image stabilization. Really, I think even lens stabilization would probably hurt the results a little bit more. Maybe they just go all in on gyro stabilization moving forward. I think that would be the best bet. I really mean that. I definitely think that Sony has the ability to bring that little stabilization slider that they use in Browse inside their camera, so that way we don't have to take the extra step and use the software. And while we're at it, it'd be really nice to be able to convert my log footage to Rec. 709, just like you can do in the software. In my opinion, this software single-handedly makes the new Sony a7C a really good option for content creators. You could just get a really wide lens so there's lots of room to crop and then stabilize the hell out of it in Browse. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you are not yet subscribed, please do so. I'd appreciate it highly. All right, my people, until next time, enjoy your day, your night, and tomorrow morning. Salute.